Hello Monster Squad. In the heart of the jungle, there roams a beast like no other. King Kong, the monster of legends, has awed and terrified generations with his incredible size and strength. King Kong is a giant ape, standing over 100 feet tall and weighing in at over 20,000 pounds. His massive arms and legs are covered in thick, coarse fur, and his hands and feet are equipped with razor-sharp claws. His ferocious strength is enough to rip apart trees and even buildings with ease. King Kong is the last member of a species of giant prehistoric apes called Megaprimitus Kong. He remained secluded on a remote island populated by other giant creatures and was worshipped as a god by the island's natives. Kong's exact origins vary from film to film. The King Kong character was conceived and created by American filmmaker Marion C. Cooper. In the original film, the character's name is Kong, a name given to him by the inhabitants of the fictional Skull Island, in the Indian Ocean, where Kong lives along with other oversized animals, such as plesiosaurs, pterosaurs and various dinosaurs. An American film crew, led by Carl Denham, captures Kong and takes him to New York City to be exhibited as the eighth wonder of the world. Marion C. Cooper became entranced by gorillas at the time of 6. In 1899, he was given a book from his uncle called Investigations and Experiences in Central Africa. The book, written in 1861, chronicled the undertakings of Paul du Chaillu in Africa and his different experiences with the locals and untamed life there. Cooper became captivated with the tales including the gorillas, specifically, du Chaillu's portrayal of a specific gorilla known for its phenomenal size, 21, that the locals depicted as powerful and the ruler of the African forest. When du Chaillu and a few locals experienced a gorilla later in the book, he portrayed it as a frightful dream animal that was half man, half monster. Marion C. Cooper said he was exceptionally attached areas of strength for two sounding words that began with the letter K. A portion of his number one words were Komodo, Kodiak, and Kodak. When Cooper was imagining his Goliath fear gorilla thought, he needed to catch a genuine gorilla from the Congo and have it battle a genuine Komodo winged serpent on Komodo Island. This situation would ultimately develop into Kong's fight with the Tyrannosaur on Skull Island when the film was created a couple of years after the fact at RKO. Cooper's companion Douglas Waite's excursion to the island of Komodo and his experience with the Komodo mythical beasts was a major effect on the Kong story. Cooper was entranced by Waite's undertakings as chronicled in his book Winged Serpent Reptiles of Komodo, where he alluded to the creature as the ruler of Komodo. It was this expression alongside Komodo and Congo, and his general love for hard-sounding K words that gave him the plan to name the monster primate Kong. He cherished the name, as it had a secret sound to it. King Kong has been featured in numerous films, books, and video games and has been portrayed in a variety of different ways. In some interpretations, he is portrayed as a heroic figure, while in others he is portrayed as a villain. He has also been portrayed as a symbol of power and strength, with some believing that he is a symbol of hope and courage. King Kong first appeared in the 1933 film of the same name and has since become an iconic figure in pop culture. He has been featured in numerous films, books, and video games and has become a beloved character for many fans. King Kong has also been the subject of much speculation and debate, with some believing that he is a giant ape-like creature while others believe he is a giant reptilian creature. The monster of King Kong is a mysterious creature that has been the subject of much speculation and debate. Some believe that the monster is a giant ape-like creature, while others believe it is a giant reptilian creature. There are also theories that the monster is a combination of both. Whatever the case may be, the monster of King Kong is an iconic figure in pop culture and has been featured in numerous films, books, and video games. As we all know, King Kong is a giant ape-like creature that is incredibly strong and powerful. He is able to lift and throw objects that are much larger than himself and can even take on multiple opponents at once. However, King Kong also has some weaknesses. Despite his incredible size and strength, King Kong does have weaknesses. His size makes him vulnerable to attacks from aircraft and other heavy weaponry. Additionally, Kong is vulnerable to attacks on his eyes and other sensitive areas, which can temporarily stun him. He is vulnerable to fire and can be easily distracted by loud noises. He also has a limited range of movement and can be easily outmaneuvered by his opponents. However, these weaknesses are few and far between. King Kong's incredible size and strength make him one of the most formidable monsters in the world. He is a force of nature, capable of crushing anything in his path. As we all know, King Kong is a giant ape-like creature that is incredibly large. He is estimated to be around 25 feet tall and can weigh up to 6 tons. This makes him one of the largest creatures ever seen in film and literature. King Kong is also incredibly strong and can lift objects that are much larger than himself. He is also incredibly fast and agile, able to move quickly and dodge attacks with ease. Whatever the case may be, King Kong is an incredibly powerful creature and has been able to defeat many of his opponents. He is also incredibly intelligent and has been known to use strategy and cunning to outwit his opponents. King Kong is also incredibly brave and has been known to risk his own life to protect those he cares about. King Kong has been the subject of many myths and legends, with some believing that he is a god or a demon. Others believe that he is a guardian of some sort, protecting the island from evil forces. There are also theories that King Kong is a symbol of power and strength, with some believing that he is a symbol of hope and courage. After Cooper got to RKO, English secret author Edgar Wallace was contracted to compose the principal draft of the screen story. It was basically alluded to as the monster. RKO leaders were unmoved with the dull title. David O. Selznick recommended Wilderness Monster as the film's new title, yet Cooper was unamused and needed to name the film after the fundamental person. He expressed he enjoyed the secret word part of Kong's name and that the film ought to convey the name of the main puzzling, heartfelt, savage animal of the story. For example, with Dracula and Frankenstein, 41, RKO sent a notice to Cooper recommending the titles Kong, Ruler of Monsters, Kong, the Wilderness Lord, and Kong, the Wilderness Monster, which joined his and Selznick's proposed titles. As time went on, Cooper would ultimately name the story just Kong while Ruth Rose was composing the last variant of the screenplay. Since David O. Selznick felt that crowds would imagine that the film, with the single-word title of Kong, would be mixed up as a docudrama like Grass and Chong, which were single-word named films that Cooper had before delivered, he added the ruler to Kong's name to separate it. He is also incredibly intelligent and has been known to use strategy and cunning to outwit his opponents. So, if you're looking for a powerful creature to add to your team, then King Kong is definitely a great choice. An interesting fact is that King Kong is also a hairstyle. King Kong hair is a popular hairstyle that originated in the early 2000s. It is characterized by a long, shaggy, and unkempt look. The style is often associated with hip-hop culture and is often seen on celebrities such as Justin Bieber and Chris Brown. The style is also popular among young men and is often seen in music videos and on the red carpet.